I would highlight two problem statement where actually it was really a path breaking in the industry in terms of let's talk about credit space
Okay.
because banks, NBFCs, fintechs are chasing the consumer. Any lead coming to those platforms, they cannot just miss to afford them in terms of providing the right value proposition, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem was probably in terms of how can we provide the best experience to the lead which is coming to the platform in terms of credit availment. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Which means there is a quantum of applications coming onto the platform, and then you have to make the engines really smart in terms of whom to approve and whom not to approve. At the same time, taking care of all the digital footprints of the customer with all the user consent in the backend, and then providing the credit limit to the customer.
Sure.
What industry typically sees as an end outcome is, hey, I went on to an application form and I've got a credit limit. But behind the scene, there is a whole lot of machine learning algorithms, whole lot of
Yeah.
maths, the business rule engines, the API integrations, which are kicking in the backend in terms of for you to truly assess the 360-degree profile of the
Hmm.
customer, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
That was a path-breaking project or the problem statement that I was solving around 2016, where
Okay.
we were not just leveraging the alternate data, but mixing it along with that with the traditional data, the application data, scraping what all information is available for the customer on the consumer internet with the right user consent given,
Right.
and then truly coming up with the risk profiling and
Sure.
then able to provide a credit limit to the customer. I think that was really an interesting problem statement because everyone, a new to credit customers or a thin file customer in the credit ecosystem, typically doesn't have much of a footprints. And
Hmm.
that becomes the problem where you need to assess that customer from the multiple angles and able to provide him the right credit limit, right?
Right.
Every partner, every bank, every institute that you work alongside with them, they are seeking for the highest approval rates, right?
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
like I mentioned, every lead coming onto the platform, there is a CAC associated with that, and
Hmm.
then you need to
Yeah.
justify the right ROI to that.
Right.
So yeah, I think so that was a great problem statement.
So.
One another was in terms of the consumer journey.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
consumer journey problem statement itself is like the sexiest problem statement across the different verticals, to be very
Yeah.
honest, not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
commerce, but an
Yeah.
e-commerce, fintech, where you truly, once the activation of a customer has happened,
Yeah.
you really need to make the customer engage with your platform, right?
Yeah.
That's where all
Yeah.
the retention kind of problem statement comes in.
Sure.
How can you make customer drive from first transaction till third transaction till
Hmm.
eight
Hmm.
transactions and eventually sticking the customers,
Right.
defining the customer journey, not just with the data lens, but also with the product interventions, right?
Yeah.
And with
Yeah.
product intervention also comes the loyalty and rewards,
Hmm.
the right kind of offer that needs to be ignited to a customer. What is the right communication channel that is really required? At the same time, maintaining the unit economics.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, these problem statements are still really booming up, really hot. A lot needs to be done.